Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Paul Father, and it only takes one. Hope everyone had a great week. Just checking in to tell you guys where I'm at and where I am going. So, first things first, hope everyone had a great week, as I mentioned before. Grab your drinks, grab your coffee. Let's tune in a little bit. So, first things first, let's jump to a little bit modern sector of the what stuff I'm really looking at. I preach. PrizePicks Series 1 is something that I enjoy a lot. And I picked up two PrizePicks Series 1 cards. Unfortunately, one card isn't in yet. Picked it up for such a fantastic price. I know there's not many of them out there, but could not resist. But one card did come in from PrizePicks Series 1 I wanted to share with you guys. And we have, ladies and gentlemen, the PrizePicks Series 1 Galarian Zapdos V. Now, one thing I think you guys can tell right away is the label is wrong. And I bought the label knowingly it was wrong. I will have to get this corrected. However, this isn't something that I've never seen on The Ordinary where PSA and CGC are making the incorrect labels for PrizePicks Series 1 cards. It happens, it's happening, but it's just kind of the nature of the beast. But picked up for a great price. Again, something I really enjoy, PrizePicks Series 1. So, yeah, great buy. I'm happy with it. Add it to the collection, and we'll keep building. Next thing, the other PrizePicks Series 1 card I'll share with you guys, I just don't have it with me, is actually the Charizard V, and I got it in PSA 9. I picked the thing up for like 50 bucks. That's an incredible deal for... I've opened up easily over... I'm going to go approximately 150, 200 packs. I opened up quite a bit of them, and yeah, I didn't pull the Charizard V. I pulled the Charizard V Max, which is extremely lucky, but no Charizard V. Picked up in a 9 for $50. You really can't beat that. I know there are not many of those things around, but hey, figured why not? Hey, picked it up. But anyways, moving on to the next subject, we're talking about our first edition CGC 10 set. On our way to still complete the first set ever of a CGC 10 set. So a lot of people think I'm crazy for doing it, but what I look at it is like, I'm doing something no one else is doing, and that to me is more exciting. Instead of kind of, I'm not a follower. I kind of just do my own thing and have fun with it, right? It's fun doing something that no one else is doing. But adding into the edition here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the first edition plus power trainer cards. Yep, see the first edition set. Very clean card. Very, very clean. Very clean. Needed this. Picked up for a great price and part of the collection now. And we're on our way. And then last but not least, now this one I picked up at the PWCC fixed marketplace, but I've seen a couple of these in the market lately, and I definitely took my time picking one out, and I like this one the best because I think just from the cert number and just experience with this stuff. But after further investigation, we decided to pick up this one, and that is the first edition base set Eradicate. Now you notice here, a lot of subgrades going on here. The card's very clean. Definitely an old one. You really can't pop this thing off. At least I couldn't, at least on my own. But very clean card. It was very, very, very well. What's it called? Very well, just very conditioned card. There's been a lot of these on the market floating around lately, and I picked one up for a great price. So add to the collection. Another card checked off the box. And we're on our way. We still need some cards there. There are some commons that I do need. I see floating around, but it's got to make sense, guys. It's got to make sense in price. You can't just go crazy and buy. Though I'm an active buyer right now, still things have to make sense. So, just it's a process of patience. Now, going into the main topic of this video, for those of you who don't know, I had purchased a first edition Fossil box to open, to sell packs, to give some away for free, to kind of do something exciting. My goal was to see if I could just break even on the box. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially canceled. Yep, it is canceled, done, over. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. And it hurts me because I was dying to do it. I was dying to make it happen. I still hope to one day be able to crack a vintage box, but it's got to be done right under the right circumstances. Definitely was not prepared. However, I would say we definitely we created our own separate path on going a different route with things. So what do I mean by that? I basically mean that we traded off the first edition Fossil box. It's no longer my possession. It belongs to the new owner. And what did I trade it for? That's the most exciting thing. So I was actually going to sell the entire box for a little bit of a loss, but I saw an opportunity to trade it, and actually I approached the person about trading it, and the person was very open to it. We talked, discussed, and we made the trade happen. It's going to sound kind of crazy, but we traded the box off for one individual card. Sounds really crazy. One individual card for a whole sealed first edition fossil box, right? Or first edition fossil box. But here's the thing. At this point, guys, I've learned that, and I've learned this over time, not just recently, but you know what? I love opening up vintage WotC. I think we all do. If we all could, we'd do it. We wouldn't stop doing it, right? But the truth is, you know, finding another first edition fossil box or even a first edition jungle box, you know, it's not necessarily impossible. I feel like if I were to go looking for one, I could find one less than a week easily. There just seems to be so much of them floating around these days, and you know, I just said to myself, you know, this seems right. So if I ever want another box like this again, I feel like I know where to go look, and I know where I can get one in great condition. The condition on that box was fantastic. It was very mint, very clean, fresh, minty, crispy, clean. But we decided to trade it off for one individual card. Now, this one individual card, we're talking conditional rarity here. A box like this does not get opened often. I'm going to say at best one a year, maybe two. The second one being not known about. But these boxes definitely right now go for about, let's go for a friendly range. Let's go $50,000 to $65,000. So the way I saw it was I had the opportunity to trade this box off for something I can find almost often for an individual card that you just don't see come around too often. So I figured this card would be part of my collection temporarily. I figured it'd be part of the package deal that I would I would trade off / buy my first edition 10 Charizard because we're trying to complete that set. Now, I've never owned a card from this set before, guys. This is the first time ever. It is a WotC card. I would say it's very well known. So, ladies and gentlemen, enough beating around the bush. We traded the first edition fossil box for a CGC 10 Crystal Charizard from Skyridge. Here it is, folks, right here in front of the camera. It was extremely clean, very clean, a very, very clean card. It looks great. It looks clean as can be. It was a big contingency on making sure this thing was, I must have spent days looking at a single picture of this card, getting it close, getting live pictures and videos sent, and it kind of checked all the boxes for me. So I'm very ecstatic to have this card in my collection. However, in the grand scheme of things, I really went the route of I would bet more on this card appreciating in value much more than a sealed first edition fossil box. Sealed product is a safe investment, guys, especially WotC stuff, especially the price it's going for. But I just seemed like, you know, it's not every day a Skyridge box is getting cracked open. So how many of these are actually floating around for a great price and to trade a box off? So I decided to bet my money on this. But the more important thing was I figured between this card and the first edition 9.5 CGC, 9.5 CGC or CGC 9.5 first edition base set Charizard. Between that card and packaging it up with this, and then I submitted a ton of modern stuff off the PWCC. Amongst those three items, I think that should take us the rest of the distance in acquiring a first edition 10 base set Charizard. So as much as I love having this thing, I never thought I'd actually own one or pick one up. I think this would help me take me the rest of the way for trading for a first edition 10 card. It's awesome to have. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to have this card in my collection temporarily. Or who knows? I mean, maybe it sticks around. I mean, who knows? Who really knows? But yeah, I mean, it's very, it's a sweet card, very sweet card. But there you have it. And just kind of, that's kind of the plan, right? Really trying to finish off the first edition 10 set, and the Charizard is going to be a big hurdle. And I think between those three, I think my printer's cleaning itself. Sorry about that, guys. But between those three cards, I think it will take us the rest of the way. And then my last thing to talk about this video is I did submit a ton of modern stuff to PWCC. The market is down, but you can't panic about that stuff. As long as you feel like you're moving it in the correct direction, you'll be okay. In real estate, they call it 1031 exchange, where you sell it, take the proceeds to the next investment, and you get tax deferred capital gains tax. But in the card world, I don't call it a 1031 exchange. I think we're going to start calling it like a 1020 exchange or something like that. I don't know. We'll think of some kind of lingo where you sell a bunch of cards to reposition it into another card. So that's kind of like what we did for this Charizard. We did kind of a 1020 exchange where we traded it off and repositioned the funds into this one because we feel that it's going to be a better position. So we'll see, guys. Again, not too often I see one of those floating around, and it seems like a great trade for both of us. So we'll see. But without much further talking around, that's what we're kind of at. We're after the first edition 10 Charizard, also the Mewtwo, the Ninetales, a couple more singles, and we'll be there. So Collectathon's coming up. Still a little bit ways away from going to one. Definitely missed the Orlando one being in February because that'd be right around the corner. But it happens, whatever, maybe. So that's about it. It's the weekend. Everyone, relax, enjoy yourself, and keep collecting, keep buying. It's a frenzy market, guys. I'm still out there, and I think you should too. So get in there. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun because things are just flying around. So that's all I got. But tune in next time. This kind of a quick video update on everything. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm the Pole Father. And remember, everyone, it only takes one.